What's up, Make Movers? Hope you're doing well on this glorious day. I decided to change my scenery and come outside and enjoy the great, beautiful weather. I want to ask you a question that I think is a befitting question for anyone who's trying to make moves. Here is the question. What is your why? Yeah, that was the question. I'll ask it again in case you didn't hear it. What is your why? What is your why? Why do you do what it is that you do? Why do you get up in the morning and pursue whatever dream, goal, passion, aspiration that you do? Why? What motivates you to keep doing what you're doing to see the why be manifested? I'm asking you this question because here is the reality. If you forget your why, it creates frustration in your life. Many times people will say, I can't do what that person does. No one's asking you to do what they're doing. What I'm asking you is, what is your why? Because when you remember what your why is, you remember why you make the sacrifices that you make to see the manifestation of what you're pursuing. Why did you start the business? Why did you pursue that degree? Why did you take that job? Why did you marry that person? Why did you make that investment? Why? What is your why? That's an important question to answer. And guess what? Only you can answer it. But I'm telling you that if you don't remember your why, you will find yourself following other people, doing what they're doing, becoming their carbon copy and not your original. Why? Why do you do what you're doing? Why do you believe that you can do it? When you remember your why, even in your most tiring moments, even in your most dire, depressing moments, even when you want to give up, when you remember your why, you stay focused, you stay motivated because you know this is just a pause period in your life. There are some people who want to put a period where it only should be a comma. A period means completion. A comma means pause. And there's still more I want to say. There are some of you who have concluded your journey when you really should have just been pausing and catching your breath. But because you forgot your why, you've allowed other people to now dictate and control what you do, how you do it, and why you do it. But when you remember your why do I do what I do? Why am I doing what I'm doing? Why do I believe the way I believe? Why am I pursuing what I'm pursuing? Why do I get up so early in the morning and go after this? Why? What is your why? When you went to school, when you were working that job and believing for entrepreneurship, why? Why did you leave the job you had, guaranteed salary, familiarity, to go on your own and start something from scratch? Why? Why? I was blessed to start a church from the ground up almost 11 years ago. Just recently started a business. Many people can ask me why, but I know why. The church is because it was obedience to what I knew God was telling me to do. I left familiar, a church I had been at for a long time, serving a great pastor, but I knew what God was telling me to do. And it wasn't go to an existing church, but to plant. Was it easy? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It is tedious. But because I knew why I was doing it, I also knew that provision would be made. Strategic inflection point. My professional development services business, that why is that? I was already doing this work, doing it pro bono, helping people out in their careers. And I felt a call, a passion, a push to go further into that, to make myself more available, to make money off of it, absolutely, but also to be available for more people than just those in my local circle. Have I stopped lobbying? I have not. Why do I do that? Because I have a heart for politics. I have a heart to see good public policy filed and passed to impact people's lives. Why? I get up every morning at 4 o'clock in the morning. My alarm goes off at that time every morning, Sunday through Saturday. People say I can't get up that early. It's not my problem, but I know why I do it. And so since you're not me, you will never do that, nor should you. But when you know your why, you make the sacrifices necessary to make sure that you can do what needs to be done. I get up at 4 o'clock because I know, based on what that day requires of me, I need my morning time, alone time, my devotional time, my prayer time, my meditation time. That's why I get up so early. Because I know once my wife and my children wake up, the day can be lost doing other things. I know that once I leave my home, there are other things pulling at me. In order for me to have some peace of mind, I get up early. I'm not asking you to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, but I know why I do what I do. And I'm asking you a question again. What is your why? Why are you doing what you're doing? For those of you who are listening and you are frustrated on the job you're on, frustrated in the degree you're pursuing, frustrated in the marriage that you're in, why? Because before you blame somebody else, you have to ask yourself, have I lost focus? Have I forgotten why I was doing what I was doing? Why? And the answer to the question is going to be found in the mirror, not pointing fingers. You need to ask yourself, have I lost track of my why? And if you remember why you do what you do, you have no excuse for not doing what's necessary. But there are some, you have become distracted and you've forgotten your why. And I've come to shake you back into reality that you will not appreciate, nor will you pursue if you don't return back to understanding why. Why? Don't make the mistake of being somebody's carbon copy. You were designed to be an original. It's time for you to do that. When you make moves knowing why you make moves. Listen, I enjoy the time I spend with you. Hope you are doing well. Again, I wanted to have a different scenery out here. Beautiful day in this wonderful city I live in. God bless you all. Have a great day. Remember now, make moves, not announcements.